Welcome to the first episode of Sound Bites. This is a new conversational podcast that's about food and music and how they intersect. I am Jason of EatsnBeets.
And I'm Jillian. Hi. I don't have a fancy name. I'm just Jillian.
So I'm sure people are wondering, why are we qualified to talk about this kind of stuff? And also, how did we know each other in the first place? So you can answer either of those things.
Okay. We've known each other, I think, since third grade, right? Is that right?
Yeah. You were one of the first people I met when I moved from New York to DC.
Wild.
You were one of the first people I met at Watkins Elementary School.
Yes. Oh my God. Memories. Yeah, we've been friends for a long time. A long, long time. And I love that. But I think music and food have always been part of our friendship. I think for as long as I can remember. Whether you were in a band or sharing music with me or just cooking together and listening to music or whatever. I don't know. I think it's always just kind of been an interwoven part of how we've maintained our friendship.
Yeah. I say the same thing. I think I know that we were CD exchanging back when that was the thing to do. I got the CD or I burned this thing and then swapping them and that sort of thing. So sorry, I don't know if the piracy laws are or are they going to get us? I don't know if there's a statute of limitation.
I think the limitations have passed. I think we're okay.
I hope so. So how does your day-to-day involve either food or music or both, professionally?
Ooh, whenever I'm cooking, I'm always listening to music. And then sometimes when I listen to something, it reminds me of food or a moment where I was making food with someone. Whether it's my family members or there's a couple songs that I think of when I think about my dad and just us spending time together. And it starts making me think of all the food that he's made when I was a kid. And then it just sends me down this rabbit hole of memories and just and then I get hungry and then I'm okay, now I need to make something.
Yeah. Food and memory, music and memory, they definitely go together. All right, what's a dad song? What's one of those dad songs?
Oh my gosh. There's this one group that he really loved called Olive, and it's such a random band, but it's kind of electronic. This was his electronic phase. He's always loved jazz and all that kind of stuff, but when I was in high school specifically, he really got into electronic music, and so I was just what is this band called Olive? But they were really good, and there's only one album that I know of that they've ever done.
That's
and
dope.
It's amazing. And it just reminds me of riding around in his Buick in Rock Creek Park.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I gotta check out Olive then. I'm not hit to Olive. I gotta check them out. I'm adding to my list.
It's good.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then how do you how does your professional day-to-day reflect food or music?
When we're on set, we have to have music going because I'm booked on a 10-hour day. So you're just on your feet all day. And if you don't have something that keep you going, you're gonna crash. You're gonna crash. You know what I mean? You gotta have some rhythm. You gotta have some motivation for the day. Yeah. So music
Tell folks,
is a really
what do you do
great way to do
professionally?
I'm a food and prop stylist. So yeah, I'm making food look tasty for magazines and cookbooks and advertising and consumer packaged goods. That's my job. Yeah. Really fun.
I will need your help to make my food look better because that is always
you don't need help. Your food looks amazing.
I enjoy making the food taste good, but I realize there's an intersection of all the food that you style doesn't necessarily have to get eaten that way. So I think about maybe missing the mark a little bit when my food doesn't look as pretty as I want it to, but it still be hitting. It tastes good. It's long.
But it looks like it hits, so it's fine. It's doing all the things. Yeah, it's working.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, your connection to music and food is similar to my connection to music and food. I feel like they often go together. Right? I'm oftentimes cooking with music in the background. Mm-hmm. I think most people probably connect those things, whether they know it or not, kind of subconsciously. The food and the music are going together. It's hard for me to even think about a meal without somehow music going with it.
Yeah.
I started playing music when I was a little kid, taking piano lessons and stuff, and then ended up becoming a semi-professional musician for many years and touring in bands and stuff.
Semi-professional?
Yeah, semi-pro. I'm mostly
You were
retired
professional.
now.
You were professional.
Yeah, we were gigging stuff and go around.
Yeah.
I think I ran into you in Cali once. We did a show out there, and that was cool.
I just developed a roll of film, and when you were here, yes, I need to send you those pictures.
Oh, that's dope.
I just found it. Yes.
All right, wow, that's a throwback. It's a throwback. Okay, cool. Yeah, back when I had hair and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, like long locks, like long.
A whole
Yeah.
nother world. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And now I've transitioned into making food full time. So I cook for others, doing what I call is being a professional home chef. So that is what I do currently. And I still feel like it connects to music in some way. And that's why I think we had the idea of doing this podcast, of putting together food and music in a way that our brains kind of affiliate them and put them together. Mm-hmm. So we both selected a handful of records.
Yeah.
We're both record aficionados. And our goal was to find a way of making those records speak to a musical and also a food sort of sensibility. Mm-hmm. What kind of dishes would you make with that record in mind?
Yeah. I love.
So you want to go first?
Oh my God. Okay. Okay, so we're going one for one, right?
We'll go one for one.
All right, ready? This is the first one, Stella. I love her. Détends-Toi is literally, it's the best record. It's got some like African vibes. It's got some island vibes. It reminds me of Letta Mbulu. I think I sent you her song.
Yeah. I can see the vibe.
No Maliso. Yeah, it's super vibey. I played it last night, actually. I had a gig last night. I just started DJing, if anyone wants to know. I started DJing like a year and a half ago. A friend of mine who owns a wine bar, I was talking about music all the time with him, and I think he got sick of me just talking about music all the time, and he was like, Amiga, just come in here, give me 20 minutes, and I'm going to teach you how to spin records. And then he created a monster, because now I have the sickness. I just, I can't stop.
Yeah. You probably won't be able to. That's just the way it goes once it gets in you.
I know. Yeah,
I played it last night. That's dope.
Yeah. And
okay, so
yeah,
how would you describe the vibe of it? Yeah, because you said it's like vibey. So like, is it like, how does it feel to you?
It has like a reggae kind of island vibe, just really groovy. So Détends-Toi means relax or like relaxing. And so it's just chill. It's a chill record. So yeah, it's just like, to me, it makes me think of like, see, here's the food. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead and cook.
It makes me think of like a drink with like coconut and lime in it and like rum. And you just have on a very tiny outfit because it's hot.
I see it. I wasn't hip to the record when you sent me the link, so I wasn't hip to it. But you told me it was from 2022, but it sounds like 1982. Like it's very, in the best possible way. Totally. It is very like tropical. Yeah, I would give it a lot of tropical vibes. So I dig that. So yeah. So it sounds like you were leaning more toward the beverage than to making a dish. How's that?
Yeah. Well, to me, it just reminds me of like being outside. It's hot. You're just hanging with all your homies. Maybe there's a pool involved. You know what I'm saying? It's like giving drink. Like, I don't really want to eat while I'm like shaking my butt. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to like have a little something. It's a nice vibe to just, chat with people. It's still groovy, but you can still have a conversation. It's like one of those records. There's a song called Pourquoi, and it means why. It's just vibey and groovy. Yeah, it's so good.
So is Pourquoi your favorite track on there?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. All right, cool.
For sure.
I dig that. All right. Is it my turn for the first one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm ready.
So here's my first pick. This is probably my favorite album of all time that was released while I was alive. So we'll say that. Most of my collection is old stuff, which I enjoy for a lot of reasons. But this is the number one record I think I'd probably call it my Desert Island album of things that were made while I was alive. Right here.
Yeah.
So
classic.
This is, it's a romantical kind of funky thing going on.
Yeah.
It's probably my favorite of anything D'Angelo's ever done. Not a huge long discography, unfortunately. Rest in peace to a legend.
I know.
But I'll say that like it feels funky in all the right ways, right? Mm-hmm. Even the down tempo stuff has a nice kind of a blending of some of the acoustic stuff, but also the process stuff going together. Mm-hmm. It's kind of in that same lineage of a Sly record or any of that stuff that's like late 70s, kind of that sort of vintage feel. I mean, it's all recorded
Yeah.
to tape, so it's analog. Everything about it feels kind of in that way.
Yeah.
Recorded at Jimi Hendrix studio at Electric
Yeah.
Lady. So all of that kind of feels. You can feel it when you listen.
Wasn't Raphael Sadiq on that one too? Like, wasn't he like? Yeah.
He got his hands all over it. Yeah.
He was deep in that. So that's the blueprint of all that is amazing.
So yeah, all the right people in the right time. It's one of those albums that was done around the same time as like Common's like Water for Chocolate and Erykah Badu's Mama's Gun. Like those albums kind of, to me, are like a triumvirate of records that just go together. They're made
absolutely. You have to play them back to back, or at least they need to like link together at some point for the brain.
They live in the same universe. Yeah, they definitely
absolutely.
If I had to pick a favorite on here, I don't know. Hard. I think I might say it's Send It On. This is really hard. It's like picking, a favorite child. But I would say Send It On because it's one of those songs that's like, it's an interpolation. So it's a re-recording of an old Kool and the Gang song called Sea of Tranquility, which is in and of itself a great song. But this version of it is just like, it's just reworked into a new beast. And it works so well. So that's probably my favorite track on the album, but it probably changes from week to week. And then like what I would make listening to this, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going in the drink route because you're going in the drink route, but this whole record has like bourbon vibes all over it. Like it just feels like
it's a brown liquor record. What? Right. Come on, man! Like
straight brown liquor.
That's a brown liquor record.
Yeah, I don't know. So we're doing something brown liquor. We might do like a smoked old fashioned, something like that. Like it's got those notes in there.
Love this for all of us.
We'll do that. Okay. So we started with our drink for the meal. Where's your next record? Where's that taking us?
Okay. My guy, Theo Croker. Let me do this.
Yeah.
Yes, here we go.
Good pick.
Love Quantum. I am obsessed with him. I have 3 of his albums. So I have the newest one that just came out. Was it last year or something? But this is in constant rotation. Like, it's so good. Also, like, the album art is so sick.
It's good.
The album art is so sick. Yes. Oh my gosh. What is my favorite song on this? It's hard. It's real hard. Let's see.
I dig that you picked a trumpeter. I feel like, in the modern wave of jazz trumpeters and kind of like, genre bending jazz trumpeters.
Totally.
I put him in there. He's up there with, Christian Scott Atuna. He's called himself a lot of things now. He kind of gives me like Marquise Hill vibes. Like that dude can play. I was just listening to his cover of Everybody Loves the Sunshine. He plays with Kiefer on keys. And the man's tone is great. He can play.
It's really hard. Cosmic Intercourse is really good. Like, I feel like that's like one of the ones I just like keep going back to. I feel like I play it a lot whenever I do a set because it's just like super vibey and people are like, what is this? You know what I mean? It's like, he's like one of those artists where you're like, this is so groovy and like out of this world. Who is that? Like, some people just like haven't heard him, and I think he's using a horn instrument, but then also having this kind of like R&B, but then this electronic kind of intersection is really interesting. And I think when I'm doing a set, I like having that kind of like intersection of genres because it's like the perfect link and conversation through the set. So I can play jazz and then take it electronic or move it to hip hop or like whatever. Yeah, he's just dope. I don't know what food I would make for this. It's such a kind of trippy album. Like Jill Scott is on there too. It's such a trippy record.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You mentioned it kind of like spanning, like if you're putting it in a set, it kind of spans and links two things together. So I wonder if there's a dish that would do that, kind of, for lack of a better term, like a fusion sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. A lot of my cooking, I'm always like adding Asian flavors for some reason. I'm a umami sucker. So maybe something like that. I don't know because I love miso. I love like a gochujang. I love like a samjang. I love like a fermented black vinegar. That stuff is funky.
Okay, so whatever that dish is going to have some fermented funk in it. I'm with you.
Yeah.
That sounds
Fermented funk. I like that.
Okay. Is it too late to change the name of our podcast now to Fermented Funk?
Right? Oh my God. That's kind of tight.
That's really good. Okay. So I appreciate you. You've already picked 2 records that are more current, more recent, modern day. I don't have a lot of modern day vinyl. Like I said before, most of my stuff is old. This is a record from 1980, and it is one of my favorites of this singer. This is Chaka Khan's Naughty.
Wow. The queen.
I'm a huge Chaka fan. She can do no wrong. She makes Rufus worth listening to as a band. Because there's some records that happened after she left, and I was like, not my favorite Rufus records.
Yeah.
But this is a crazy record. Yeah, I mean, she's got, Sissy Houston and Luther Vandross are singing backs on this record. So that lets you know, like, what level of talent we got going on here. But this is like one of those albums just goes together, like flows perfectly. Everything is sequenced right. There's a cover of Barry White's Move Me No Mountain that is like super, super funky. This is not the one I'm picking, but I just want people to hear a snippet of this, like the way that
That's also my favorite song on that record.
Oh, it's so good.
Yes,
it's so good.
it's my favorite
It's like
song.
It's a cover, but it's hers now. It's like that's how she did it.
She owned it.
So I'm gonna say that my kind of like the number one moment is not necessarily a song, but it's a transition between 2 songs. So the very end of track 4, which is Nothing's Gonna Take You Away, there's an ending where she's kind of like vamping back and forth with the sax player, and the sax hits this really high note. So the alto sax is holding this note, and as that note's held, the song changes into the next song, the title track, So Naughty. And it's like a perfect transition. It's like holds this note and the whole band comes in. You got Steve Ferroni on drums, smack the joint, and then new song. And it's like a perfect move. Like you were talking about transitions before. Like it's a perfect transition between 2 songs on the album.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just it's killer. If I was gonna cook to this or cook something for this, I gotta go down like the naughty vibes. Like you gotta eat something that feels naughty to be eating. And so for me, that's things that seem like super decadent. Or just things that shouldn't go together, but they do. I just did a dinner with a shaved ice, like kind of like a piragua, right? With the shaved ice and the drizzled syrup. But the syrup was a celery and basil syrup. But I topped the whole thing with caviar because I was like, you gotta have caviar in there.
You just went for it.
Yeah, it feels naughty, but it's good. Like why not? Why not? You know?
Love it. So you're like, if I'm doing it, I'm just gonna go. Yeah. Good for you.
Put a bump of caviar on it. It don't matter. Just put a bump of caviar on it. Why not? So that would be my dish for naughty.
All right. Okay. Let's see. Let me see what else is cooking over here.
All right, you got a wild card because I don't know what you're gonna pick next because you didn't tell me about the next one.
So I love that we did this. I love that we were like, okay, I'm gonna give you 2 so you know what I'm going for, but then the third one you don't know. So you ready? Betty Davis.
Betty Davis, the god. Oh,
nasty gal.
Great pick.
Love her. So I have a really good story about this. So I was in Mexico City. I go to Mexico City every February for Art Week, and my birthday is also kind of during that time. And I've been going to this record store called Revancha, and the guy Manuel, he's just like the coolest of cool. Like he's just the coolest dude. And so every time I'm in there, like, what are you listening to? What are you liking? And he's really like interesting, just palette in general for music, and I think in that way we see eye to eye. Like I love global sounds, I love funk, I love disco, I love Motown, I really love everything. And I was like, you have all these black artists on the wall, like is it because it's February? And he's like, no, this is Mexico. He's like, we don't have Black History Month. Like this is us
Good
every day.
time.
He's like, music comes from black people, so it's on the wall. I'm like, oh, okay. And he had one Betty Davis album left, and I was already getting like 6 records. I'm like, Jillian, you're doing the most. Like, you need to stop. Like, just I'll get it next time, right? Like, whatever that means.
Right.
And I'm like, okay. I walked back to my Airbnb. When I got to my Airbnb, it was February 9th, 2022, and that's when she died. Literally, I got the notification that she had just passed away right as soon as I entered my Airbnb. And I was like, I'm turning around. I literally walked right back to the record store.
You got a sign.
And I went in, and Manuel is sitting there with his head in his hands. And I'm like, standing at the door, I'm like, did you just hear what happened? He's like, yes. And I'm like, I'm buying the record. And he was like, I'm so glad you're getting this, and it's not going to anyone else. It was the last one he had.
Hey. You got the message. It was time to get it.
Yeah, I was like, oh. I'm like, from one Afro puff to another. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, okay,
all right,
girl.
So for people not hip to Betty Davis, put people on to what do you love about Betty Davis?
Okay, for so many reasons. One, she was just like a pioneer in general in funk, and there really wasn't a provocative woman like doing something like this. Scantily clad, incredible legs, thigh-high boots, like sparkly underwear. You know what I'm saying?
I
like
feel you.
throw out to the gods. You know what I'm saying? No one was doing that. And also, like, her lyrics are incredibly, incredibly raunchy. And I love it. I love it. So there's a song on this album called Dedicated to the Press where she's like, I can't keep my tongue in my mouth. I love her.
That's hey.
Yeah.
That's good for eating, I guess. It's an eating kind of food.
Yeah, and she's like, you want to keep talking about me? And be like, that's okay. I don't care. And it is true. I can't keep my tongue in my mouth, and I'm still going to keep being me. Like, she's like, she's just unapologetic about who she is.
Yeah.
She's like, whatever. Agree. Right. Like, get used to it.
Yeah. Without a Betty Davis, there would be no Millie Jackson. There would be no Lil' Kim. There would be no Meg Thee Stallion.
Yep.
None. That's
right.
You're right. That's it.
That's right. Yeah. But yeah, just
okay.
like, and when I told my mom is very like, what about Jesus? You know what I'm saying? And so
what about Jesus?
What about Jesus?
Tell us, what about Jesus?
So I told her, I was like, yes, like I got this record, Nasty Gal, and she's like, ugh.
She was not amused.
No, because she knows, you know.
Yeah, you know.
But I'm like, I don't know. It's just something so like empowering to watch a Black woman do that, you know. And there's also like not that much footage of her or images. I feel like she was just kind of living her life privately, made her music. She's like Sade. She just made her music, did what she needed to do, and then just dipped out.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to add some more Betty Davis to my collection. I have a Love or Desire, I think, of hers. That's the one that has a Hoary Angel, another kind of you doing the most with this song, but it goes hard. Bottom of the Barrel, yeah, it's some good tunes on there.
She's incredible. Yeah, R.I.P. What an amazing woman. Yeah,
legendary.
Yeah.
So what are you making for that record?
So,
what's the Nasty Gal meal?
I mean, I think anything with salsa matcha, honestly. Like, you're just licking your fingers. Stuff's running down your hands. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's a tostada, you know, because, like, I bought this album in Mexico, so maybe it is something like that. Maybe it's a tostada, but I feel like that's the move. Something crunchy, salty, maybe a little bit fried. Maybe the filling is a little bit sweet, or like the topping is sweet, but then you have this like spicy salsa matcha heat on top. That's just, you're licking your fingers. You can't keep your tongue in your mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, I like that.
Yeah.
Anything that eats kind of nasty, I'm with it. I'm with it.
Yeah, and you just like want to keep eating more of it because you're like, damn, that was nasty. You know that phrase? She put her foot in it. You know, like,
yeah, you
okay.
Put your foot in that one.
So I was trying to tell somebody about that. I'm like, have you ever heard of this? I'm like, is it
Wait,
just
are they a native English speaker?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, I'm about to say, because that doesn't translate well.
No. And I'm like, it means like you really made it. Like, what's the secret ingredient? You put your foot in it.
Yeah.
Like, it's that good. There's some secret
put some stank
ingredient.
on it.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
I want to bring that phrase back.
You gotta bring it back. You know, you put some stank on this. You put your foot in that.
Absolutely.
So I have some choices for the mystery for the non-disclosed records. If you have more, I want you to bring more out. But I can't choose really between these three. So I have three that are my non-disclosed records that I want to bring up. One of them I was just listening to like earlier today, and so it just popped to the top of the list. This is Stevie Wonder's Music of My Mind.
Wow.
Which to me is like, I know this is like his 15th or something album since he's been famous since like a little kid.
Yes.
But to me, this is like Stevie's first album. It's like the first album where Stevie had full creative control, where he and Sarita Wright wrote all the tunes. It's just like, that was it. And he played pretty much everything except for like a trombone solo and a guitar solo. Every instrument on the album is him playing.
Wow.
And I think this record kind of inspired me as a teenager to start recording myself and like playing a bunch of different instruments and trying to see what it's like to piece together a song and an arrangement of a song by putting together all the components yourself. So there is something kind of special to playing back to a take and it's me playing the other instrument. So kind of playing with yourself in that way, I guess. So this record is an example of that. I mean, it's, there's not like big, top 10 hits on here, but every single song just goes so hard. There's only 9 on there. But it opens with Love Having You Around. It's like a great tune. That's like a banger. My son's favorite tune on this, my older son's favorite tune on here is Girl Blue. It's got this great harmonica line and this weird kind of like modulating major minor thing going on.
Wow.
But the whole album just feels like you're sitting in like a genius's bedroom and he's just showing you all the things that he's got, like his own handiwork. It's almost like Willy Wonka-esque, right? Like you didn't know that this thing could go together, right? You didn't know that I could play this and this and put these together and like
I love that.
do all these synthesized sounds and stuff. So it's like, it's like new sounds that no one had heard before, new timbres, new textures, that sort of thing. So because of that, I think I will cook something that has like almost like no textural cohesion. Like it's got some crunchy and it's got some this. It's like kind of like plays with your idea of like what something's supposed to be.
Yes.
I like that idea of putting things together. I think it would be great if it was like the flavor of something in a texture of something else, right? Something that you expect to be crunchy, but having, a creamy interior or some contrast of those sorts of things. I think it's all those things go together so well.
They call it dynamic contrast.
That's it.
It's actually a term I learned when I worked on a pasta cookbook, where pasta has lots of textures and it's exciting for your mouth to experience. So if a pasta has ridges and it's a thicker pasta, it gives you like a chew. And then like example, like Reese's peanut butter cup, right? Like the outside has that kind of like ripply ridge, which is crunchy, but then when you get to the middle, it's like soft and gooey. Yeah, dynamic contrast.
Okay, all right. Now I have words for the things I'm trying to do. See, I don't feel so bad now. I did a pasta course with some toasted pistachio on it, and I was like, I want that contrast, the crunchy a little bit to go with the creamy.
It's like putting a pancrettato on top of your creamy Alfredo. Like it gives you a rush.
Yeah.
You're like, whoa. Yeah.
All right. So do you have any more records selected?
I don't. So I'm along for the ride. I'm ready.
Okay. Because I just couldn't do without them.
All good.
This is a record I picked because it's actually recorded at a restaurant while people are eating.
What?
Which is kind of the good and the bad of it. This is Ahmad Jamal Trio at the Persian.
Whoa.
It's probably one of his most famous records called But Not For Me. It features kind of the tune that became like his hallmark tune, a tune called Poinciana. But you can hear in the background, there's cash registers going and there's clinking glasses and people. And every time I listen to the record, I go, how could you be eating when they're playing like that? Like they sound so good. How are you just, this is some good beer or whatever. Like, what are y'all doing that you're not tuned into this? Like in my mind, every fork goes down because they're smashing right now.
I love it.
To each their own. I guess that was just commonplace at the time to hear music that good, in a dinner setting.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of classic standards on here, but not for me. Sorry with the fringe on top. But to me, the beast of this album is Poinciana, which is the first track on side 2.
What year is this record?
This is, I think, 1956, I want to say. And then the last, I don't know what I would make for this. I was just thinking about it because it made food go together in my mind. So I don't know if I have something. I think since the album's called But Not For Me, I would try something that I usually don't enjoy. And say, oh, that's not for me. But let me try to make something that I usually don't eat.
Ooh.
For me, that would probably be like, I don't like Jello or gelatin, things that are
Uh-huh.
gelatinous. It's
Uh-huh.
like not. So I would have to
Ooh.
figure out a way of making Jello palatable.
Okay, so there's this restaurant in San Francisco called Spicy King, and they used to
Okay.
make this thing called bean jello, and it's mung bean jello. And it's basically
Okay.
mung bean, it's like the starch. You can buy the starch, and then you make these like little cubes, but it's literally just like protein cubes. And they serve it cold with like a peanut, like chili crisp on top. So it's like crunchy, it's spicy, and then it's like this cold dynamic contrast. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It was so
Okay.
good. They don't
I'm
even make it
intrigued.
anymore, and I'm so bummed out.
Oh.
But it
Oh.
was, yeah, I used to get it when me and my homegirls would go, like, I'd just be like, I want the bean jello, it's so good.
That is okay. I'm a mung bean fan, so maybe that will win me over. But
Yeah.
okay, I'll
You
have to
can
give it a
buy
try.
the starch. It comes in like a little bag. They brought the bag out to the table because I was like, is this gelatin? Because I was so confused. Like the texture
Right.
of it was really dense, like gelatin. I was just like, no, this has to be animal. There's no way.
Right. That's
It
wild.
was very good.
Okay, cool. And then here's my final pick, my final record, which is, I think, probably one of the best albums ever released. It has only 8 songs on it, but every single one of these 8 songs is like an absolute banger. Like, can't quit it, can't deny it. These are ultimate all-time songs. This is Anita Baker's Rapture. 1986. This is like classic album of classic albums. I mean, Sweet Love, You Bring Me Joy, Caught Up in a Rapture, Been So Long, Mystery, No One in the World, Same Old Love, Watch Your Step. That's 8
It's
bangers.
literally the auntiest album.
It is like, this is like auntie Thriller. This is like
For
Thriller
sure.
for aunties. Everything's a slapper.
Sure.
Everything's a smash, and you can't deny the auntiness of it. Even the auntiness of the
can't.
haircut,
Look!
it's all perfect.
And the
It's perfect.
spaghetti strap, the tender
Yeah.
shoulder. Come on
know?
now.
Gotta give it a little cold shoulder.
Come
you know,
on
gotta
now.
give it a little something. You know?
Come on.
So I had to pick this. This is some people's like clean up the house record. This is my cook a good meal record too.
Yes.
You really can't beat Anita Baker. There's no
It's
way.
comforting. It's like the most comforting record. Like,
It really is.
oh my
Yeah.
God. Please tell me what you're going to make for this.
You said comforting it. You were right down the line. It's comfort food. This has to be a comfort food thing. This is like, I don't know, like I put this on like the wintertime, put the album on the wintertime and make like a nice like a hearty chowder, a bisque, something that kind of makes you want to be snuggled up and
blankie?
have a little warm blanket music. Yeah, I like that. So we're doing like I'm about to next week make a nice corn and crab chowder. So that might be the soundtrack to the corn and crab chowder.
All right. Very nice. Yes, that's so good. Huh. Okay. Maybe I should I just like go and dig?
Yeah, just
real quick
grab
for
a
one?
random. Get a
Grab
random.
A random one.
You could use a Discogs app. I was trying to shake mine earlier to see how can they give me a random.
See,
record
I
or
only
whatever.
have like 15 records in there. Like,
Well, this is encouraging to put all your collection into
I know.
Discog.
And because I think you can just scan the barcode.
Yeah, you
and
can.
it just,
If you have barcodes, it's easy. It was harder for me because all these old ass records don't got no barcodes on them, so I was manually putting in catalog numbers.
Okay, give me like 2 minutes.
Go ahead.
Okay, hold
We'll
on.
take a quick commercial break.
Okay.
All right, what we got?
Okay,
All right, what we got?
I pulled 2.
Okay.
So, since we were talking about Mexico City,
All right.
this Diana Ross
Oh.
record, it is
The
a
boss.
Mexican pressing.
Okay.
I love this. So, Sweet Surrender is my jam.
All right.
I
Okay.
absolutely love this song.
Okay.
So, I feel like this should be a dessert.
I get the Sweet Surrender.
Yeah. I feel like it should
We
be
are.
a dessert.
She's on her final tour right now, and my wife and I are going to be going next month to see her. I've never seen Diana Ross live, so I'm very excited to get to catch her before she's not touring anymore. But I'm amped for that.
I saw her at Stern Grove Festival. I live in San Francisco. People don't know. Stern Grove Festival is a free summer concert series, and they literally bring legends. Legends. She performed last year, and I was there. She was in her amazing marabou outfits, feathers, the hair. This woman is 80 years old, and she literally looks like she is 60. Like, I don't even understand. Well, I do understand, because black don't crack. But, like, Sweet Surrender is, like, that is a really good vibe. Yeah.
Good choice.
Yes. And I love it, because I didn't know that I had the English pressing, and I was, like, in the flea market in Mexico City, and I was like, I've been looking for this. I already had it.
See? That happens more often than it should for me, which is why I started putting things on Discogs, because once you have it cataloged, I have it in my pocket. I go, oh, do I have that record? Let me go check, because I definitely bought some dupes by accident.
But I love a Mexican pressing because it's just like the album art is just tweaked just a little bit. And I love that the track titles are all in Spanish. It's just fun. It's just fun. Ready? My next one.
Let's do it.
Nicola Conte, Jet Sounds. This man is a freaking genius. He's Italian. Yeah, it's like a global, he just does the global thing just really, really well. The first time I ever heard him was at 18th Street Lounge in DC, which is Thievery Corporation's old spot.
Yeah,
and I'm a huge Thievery fan. I love them. My like
DC
hippie
Legends,
Aquarian side. I first heard them there. The DJ was playing this record, and I was just like, "Can you tell me who this is? Like, who is this?" And they're like, "Oh, it's this guy." And like he did a bunch of collabs with Thievery Corporation. There's a couple records that I got, like 10-inch records where they just did like a couple songs together, and yeah. So like, okay, what's my favorite song on this one? I mean, Bossa Perdue is so good. It's definitely very bossa nova. It's super groovy and vibey. This is another, it's hot outside, kind of summertime. Even in the fall, it's fun, but I feel like that's like warm weather.
Okay.
Yeah. A lot of my career as a food stylist first started out, I worked styling for a salad restaurant. So I feel like maybe this should be like a really big, sexy salad.
I can see that. And that gives it summertime vibes too.
Yeah, you know, and it's like fresh, and maybe the dressing has a little something in there, you know, that's like different. But maybe some fruit, maybe something, you know, lots of textures and flavors, crunchy, juicy, you know, like hydrating, like all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
All right, so are we going to pick one of these 10 records as next episode's dish, or do you want to pick a different record for next episode's dish?
I think we'll just roll with it. Pick something that you're vibing with off of what you brought today. And we'll just,
so I'll pick. I want to take up the challenge though of seeing where each of our feelings goes from the same record. So see what you come up with in your world and what I come up with in my world on opposite coasts with the same record.
Okay.
Now,
okay.
Now, we can do this with either a record of your choice or a record of my choice. It is either way. I'm cool with either of them. And we'll put something together.
Okay. Ooh. All right. Since I feel like Stella is new to you, I think we should do that.
All right.
That's my pick that for both of us.
Next episode, we will have cooked something from Stella. That's what I'll be listening to for the next week, and I'll make something from that. I hope you make something good from that. And then after we do that, I'll pick another record. We'll take turns.
Okay.
So you can go first. You pick the Stella. We're going to cook the Stella this week. And then next week, we'll figure out what we're going to cook too. But I want to see what you come up with the Stella this week.
Okay. Oh my God. I love that.
All right.
That's so fun. All right. Deal.
All right. Well,
sick.
Then I will talk to you next week with a dish that I've made based on this great, and tell everybody the name of the album again, who's the artist, when it come out, all that stuff.
All right. It's Stella. The album is Détends-Toi. And the song that I like is Pourquoi. But just cook whatever. Listen to the whole thing and just do the Jason. You know what I'm about to say. You do you.
All right. I'll do me. I will. I'll do me. You do you. And we'll see if we came up with something similar next week. Is it food or drink or either one, both? What's the deal? I'm thinking food, but
do whatever you want.
All right. We're gonna find something with this Stella.
Yeah. I feel like you could do if you make more than one thing, then great. Like, cool. I'm definitely gonna make a drink. I'm
All
definitely
right.
gonna make a
Okay,
drink.
cool. All right, no problem.
Yeah.
All right.
Like, I feel like that needs to happen.
Okay, so I will have that album on repeat this week, and I will cook something up to it. And next week we will see what we both created.
Great. Oh my God.
All right.
See you then.
See you next week.
Alrighty. Yay!